guys, welcome to Carol's Universe, Tarot Readings, Tarotings from the Heart. So this is the, these are the cards, the decks we're using this week for your weekly check-in. We use the Everyday Witch Tarot. We also use the Tarot Wonderland by Barbara Moore, the Everyday Enchantment Tarot as well by Poppy Palin, and your Spiritual Advices, Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine's Angel Answer Deck. And for your 20 card work and love reading, we use the Dark Mansion Tarot. The spiritual advice comes from the Romance Angels, Doreen Virtue, and also the Angels of Abundance Oracle card by Doreen Virtue and Grant Virtue, and also the Answer Deck. So sit back and enjoy your reading. Take care. Hi Capricorn, welcome to Carol's Universe, Tarot Readings, Tarotings from the Heart. So we're going to do your week ahead reading now. It's the 23rd to the 29th of September 2019. So, last week was just a nightmare recording. Because I wasn't recording from my home, I was at my sister's. Beautiful home, massive, but it's just tricky finding the right places to record there. Because it's a family home. And I'm back at my lovely apartment in my office area doing the work, which is nice. So we're going to be speaking on screen first, obviously, about the weekly check-in. Then we're going to hone the camera down so you get to look at your spreads. I'm going to have a look at your work and your love reading for the week as well. So without further ado, let's get on with your reading. Okay, Capricorn, your cards are down. Let's have a look at your readings. So Capricorn this week, oh, you're showing us the Three of Swords. Heartbroken. Three of Swords energy, disappointed, sorrow. That's interesting. You know, as a reader, you pull the cards, but you don't know really what you're looking for. You don't know what you're looking for. You don't really know what's coming up. You just don't know anything because the mind is blank. When I'm pulling these cards, to be honest with you, it's really hard to do it today. So you're just pulling them, and you don't have in your mind what's coming up. You're showing us the Three of Swords this week, 23rd to the 29th. Disappointed, feeling a bit sorrowful, a bit sad. Three of Swords energy. Could be involved in a third party situation for some of you guys. There might be some tumultuous energy with you and others. Arguments, problems, Three of Swords energy. Interesting. What's the theme of the week? Nine of Coins. I think some of you guys, it's about being on your own. Some of you guys might be feeling sad. It could be about property issues, the Nine of Coins. Could be about your finances, Capricorn, as well. Because the Nine of Coins is your finances. The Nine of Coins is also being on your own. You know, and the Nine of Coins, when you're on your own with the Nine of Coins, it's not so bad, but sometimes it can be the gilded cage. That's the only thing with the Nine of Coins card. You can get so used to be on your own, it just feels like you're kind of in this beautiful kind of cage, even though it's a cage of light. You know, you are kind of still a victim of your own circumstances. It's not a dungeon. I mean, for example, I'm a Nine of Coins because I'm a single woman and I have a beautiful home, you know, and I run a business of my own as well, and I'm very successful at it, you know, so I'm the Nine of Coins. But sometimes you can get, I don't feel that way, but there have been times in the past where I've been like, oh, I feel really hemmed in, or I feel, is there, and this is the card, the Nine of Coins, especially with that Three of Swords, where you start questioning your life. You start saying, oh, because the Nine of Coins also represents the middle-aged woman as well. So for any of you guys that are middle-aged out there, kind of 40 plus, some of you guys with the Three of Swords are feeling a little bit kind of like, oh, is there anything else out there? Is there anything else that I can, you know, there's got to be more to life than this. These cards almost feel like they're posing a bit of a question, Capricorn, like you're kind of saying, is there anything else? Is there any more to life than this? It almost feels like that in a way with these cards, to be perfectly honest with you. It kind of feels like that. But there's definitely on your part, Capricorn, some sadness. You've got the Three of Swords energy. As I said, it could be to do with your circumstances, being on your own, feeling lonely. It could also be with the Nine of Coins. It could be a property issue. It could also be finances as well with the Nine of Coins energy. What is your goal for the week, Capricorn? Your goal, Capricorn, is I think it's to do something new. I think that this is boredom. When I look at this Nine of Coins, I think your goal is to do something new, is to explore life a little bit, because you've got a Page of Wands. Page of Wands is to look at new creative endeavours. It's to explore something else. It's to explore a new territory, to go on holiday, to explore a new country, to do something you've never done before. The Page of Wands is actually the adventure within the tarot. So this is probably for some of you guys to, I don't know, do something that I would consider is rather adventurous with that Nine of Coins, with the Page of Wands energy. And that's why I feel that the theme of the week is that some of you guys, you've had success, Capricorn, but you've got so used to this success, and you're kind of like, oh man, with this Three of Swords, you're kind of like, is there anything else out there? You know, because I've had success, I've got a beautiful home, You know, maybe I've got financial security, I'm doing okay. You know, I've got personal security with the Nine of Coins energy, but the Nine of Coins in this instance I think is the Gilded Cage, because your goal is to do that Page of Wands. And that is to go out there and explore some new territory here, because it just feels like there's a little bit of boredom here on your side. What is the obstacle you need to overcome? Friends, people around you. The Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is friendships. Three of Cups is family and friends. There are other people involved in the situation. It's not just you, I think. So the obstacle you need to overcome is your friends or other people who are involved in your life with the Three of Cups. Because I think they've all got a say in the matter. I think they've all got something to say. Also, I noticed that there are fish in this energy, in this card. I think the Three of Cups might be Pisces then. Maybe the Three of Cups represents the Pisces. And it could do, because it could be, is it third decan in Pisces or something like that? Is it third decan? Third decan in Pisces maybe, because then you got the Ace and then you got the 2 and then you got 3. And then 4 of Cups I know is a Cancerian energy. So 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups and 6 of Cups. Cancerian, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know, maybe that's Scorpio or something. But it looks, you got to make sure the obstacle isn't that something is wishy-washy here as well. Because whenever I see fish on cards, it reminds me of things being wishy-washy. But I feel in the main, the obstacle you need to overcome, Capricorn, is that there are other people who are very involved in this situation. 3 of Cups energy. Also, the obstacle you might need to overcome is that you already have agreements in place. Maybe it's not so easy to go out there and explore this new territory. Maybe some of you guys have, you know, a contract on your apartment. Maybe it's not so easy to up and leave with the Page of Wands energy. You know, this energy here. Maybe you have an agreement in work. Maybe it's not so easy to just get up and kind of go on holiday or go, you know, taking a sabbatical or exploring life. You know, maybe it's not so easy because of the agreement card of the 3 of Cups. What could you be achieving by the end of the week? Groundedness is the King of Coins. You could be achieving, you know, feeling a sense of groundedness with the King of Coins energy. If you look at this King of Coins, I always find this version of him because his desire is for... he's got an earthly... King of Coins also represents having earthly desires. You can see he's got wine and he's got cake. And that's pleasure. I think that what you could be achieving by the end of the week, Capricorn, is pleasure on an earthly basis. So some form of pleasure, I would probably say, with this King of Coins. Because I just get the impression that you don't feel that you're getting much pleasure in your life right now. You are this, you know, the theme of the week is the 9 of Coins. Alright, this is your own personal kind of, you know, gilded cage. You've got everything that you want, Capricorn, but it's not enough. There's got to be more out there, because that's your goal for the week. Okay? But at least by the end of the week, you could be achieving the King of Coins energy. But the King of Coins is also about success and achievement. So you might be achieving something in this area at least. So let's just say with the King of Coins, by the end of the week, you could be achieving something in this area at least. Whether it's maybe booking your holiday or something like that. You could be achieving something in this area at least. What do you need to avoid for the week, Capricorn? You need to avoid the Star. Avoid the Star. So I think I get the impression that this is kind of setting goals that are out of your reach. Because if you look at the Star and this man's hand, he's out of reach. She's out of reach to him. He's stretching for her like this. But can you see where his hand is and her hand is? She's out of reach. So I'm not saying that you shouldn't aim for the stars, but I feel that, you know, we are doing a weekly reading. So I'm saying that within the week, maybe you need to avoid kind of setting those goals too high, and setting goals that are too high for you to achieve within 1 week. Because this thing may be a process, and this thing that you want to do may take some planning over a period of time. So I get the impression with the Star energy that you need to avoid this week planning or kind of raising those expectations so high that they're hard to achieve, especially within 1 week, because it might be that this is a process. I wouldn't be surprised if the next card was a coin card or something like that. What is it you need to embrace? But the Knight of Swords, it's not a coin, it's a sword energy, it's an air energy card, going for it. Okay, but this guy is kind of restless. If you look at how he's cutting the hair, can you see her face, poor thing? She's like, oh my God, what's he doing to my hair? This person is a maverick, and this person does things his own way. I'm just looking at how he's cutting their hair, and she's really worried about it, but he's kind of like, Can you see the dog in the background? I just noticed that. It's almost like, don't worry, it'll be done fine. Because this person, no matter how he looks, he's still loyal to making sure that this woman's hair turns out okay. He's not going to make a mess of it. The Knight of Swords is ambition and motivation and intention. So I feel that you need to stand by and you need to embrace your intentions here, Capricorn. But I feel that you need to avoid thinking that you can get this all done within 1 week, because it's probably something you're not going to be able to get done within 1 week. And if you need advice, where can you go? Justice, somebody who'll give you an unbiased point of view. Okay, Justice will give you the cons and the pros and the cons of the situation. An unbiased point of view will be the Justice energy. We're going to hone down on the cards, Capricorn, and have a quick look at this spread for you before we do work and love. So just bear with me. Okay, Capricorn, so your spread is out. We're just going to get the spiritual cards next door here. Let's have a quick look. You guys are you're the Three of Swords. Swap that around. You're the Three of Swords. I feel that there's a sense of disappointment that comes along with you guys. I think there's a sense of disappointment showing up here. Okay. I think there's some sorrow. You guys are getting affected quite emotionally this week. Three of Swords energy showing here. We do have various threes, but having lots of threes in a reading doesn't always mean more than one person, though there is more than one person in the obstacle position here. I just feel that you're emotionally getting really affected, and the theme is about the Nine of Coins, being on your own or feeling alone, or, you know, this could be where you've been in a job for a long time and you're kind of like, you know, is this all there is? I feel like I'm trapped. It's like an Eight of Swords, but it's more pleasant. You want to be here, but then you kind of, you have the difference with the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Coins is that both are gilded cages. However, the difference is that whilst one person can get out of their cage, the other one feels that they can't. So you guys are feeling a little bit hemmed in. You got nice things around you, and I feel that for some of you Capricorns, you've done really well with that Nine of Coins energy. But I just get the impression that that you want something different, because you're kind of saying with these two cards, is this all there is? Is this all there is? Isn't there anything else? Your goal is to go off and explore something new. Maybe it's to take up a new course. You know, a new course of study with the Page of Wands. Maybe it's to visit another country with the Page of Wands energy. Maybe it's to change your job with the Page of Wands energy. It's to explore and to experience something that is very different to who you are. Something that you probably haven't experienced before. The obstacle you need to overcome is the Three of Cups. These could be your children, the Three of Cups. Maybe you've got 3 kids, Capricorn, some of you guys, 3 daughters or sons and daughters. Or this could be something to, I think that this is people who are really important to you. It's either that they're saying stuff to you about what it is that you want to do, or they are very intrinsic. They play a very important, especially if you're a single parent or something like that. You know, these people here play a very intrinsic role within this situation. But what you need to, what you could be achieving is a slice of the pie. Can you see how on this King of Coins, he's got his glass of wine and he's got a slice of the cake. We've got the bull there as well, representing prosperity and wealth, and the dog representing commitment and loyalty. Okay. Groundedness is the King of Coins. I just feel that what you could be achieving at the end of the week is some form of achievement in the area of this page, because your goal is to explore something new, explore something different, Capricorn. But and what you could be achieving is a slice of the action by the end of the week. So whether it's, for example, booking that holiday, making those preliminary inquiries about booking a holiday, or going on a 6-month, you know, trailer tour around Australia or San Francisco or whatever it is, you know, you could be partially achieving success and achievement here, because the partial is in the cake. It's only a slice of the cake there. Avoid kind of having these unrealistic aims within 1 week with that star, because it's more than likely you're not going to achieve what you want to achieve within 1 week, the star energy. You know, this is kind of like the star is a little bit out of reach for this guy here, and I think that these are your hands, Capricorn, but I think that your star, your ambition, your hope, your dream is a little bit out of reach, and you need to, I don't think you need to avoid thinking it's out of reach. I just feel that you need to avoid kind of thinking that you're going to get this wish complete within 1 week. But then again, it could also say that you need to avoid thinking that this is out of reach, because the way that I can see it here is that the hand is out of reach to the star. So maybe that's it actually, that what you need to avoid is that that this is out of reach, that this is something that you cannot do, because you can do it, because you need to embrace the Knight of Swords. You need to embrace your ambition, your dedication, and your intention to do this thing. I mean, I just think that you're comfortable, but you've had enough. You need something else, Capricorn. And I think that for some of you guys, what I'm seeing in this reading is that you're kind of saying, you know what, I don't mind doing this, but I really feel there's something else. And so, yeah, let's turn this around and say, you need to avoid thinking that this is out of your reach. It is within your reach, okay? And by the end of the week, you could be at least achieving a small portion of what you're setting out to do with this Page of Wands. But also embrace that you've got to, if you need to avoid that this is out of your reach, you need to be embracing that you've got to go for it. You've just got to go for it with the Knight of Swords energy. If you need advice, go to somebody who can give you impartial advice with the Justice energy showing there. Let's have a quick look at what your spiritual advice is, guys. What's the spiritual advice you have for Capricorn on this reading? What's the spiritual advice you have for Capricorn on this reading? Spiritual advice is there's going to be some big happy changes. Woohoo! Okay, ask your angels and there's no need to worry. So I feel it's saying ask your angels for big happy changes and there's no need to worry. Or it could be saying there's no need to worry, you just need to ask your angels for the big happy changes. Okay, just ask your angels for that. Okay, there we go. Alright, I'm going to get your work reading, bear with me. Okay, Capricorn, let's have a look then. Right, the Lovers. Okay, partnership choices with the Lovers energy in the area of work. You might be partnering up with a Queen of Wands, Capricorn. Queen of Wands is a very motivated, ambitious individual. Also, it could be that you're making choices here. Some of you guys are quite ambitious. When you get the Queen of Wands, she knows her job, but she's ambitious to have more. She wants to move to the King of Wands status. Page of Cups energy here. I feel some of you guys might be partnering up with a very creative individual here. It looks to be a new creative venture with the Page of Cups energy. The Page of Cups is a new creative venture. Queen of Swords, I'm seeing two queens in the reading. So you might be partnering up with the Lovers, and you've got 3 people on here as well. So you might be partnering up, or it might be you're making a choice. Could be between 2 people here who you want to start a new creative venture with. Or maybe you're partnering up with 2 people here, a Queen of Wands and a Queen of Swords, on a new creative venture with the Page of Cups energy showing here. Some of you guys, and the Page of Cups looks like it's giving the cup to the Queen of Swords. So some of you guys having a choice to make. Looks between a Queen of Wands, working with a Queen of Wands and a Queen of Swords. You might be deciding to work with this Queen of Swords. You might be offering this person the chance to work with you as well. Let's have a look at the next one. Oh, you've got another person here as well, King of Swords. A lot of people involved in the situation. I think you've got a choice this week who you work with, Capricorn. And I feel that, you know, there's a choice here between whether you work with a Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords and a King of Swords. Okay, but I feel that you'll probably choose to work with these 2 people here, because the cup is pointing towards the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords and not necessarily this Queen of Wands. So I'm seeing you making a head over heart decision this week with the Lovers energy to work with maybe 2 people, probably because they've got more knowledge in the area that you're looking for, Capricorn. The Queen of Wands is more of a creator and these 2 people are highly intellectual. So it might be that you're proposing to work, you're accepting a work proposal maybe from these 2 people here because they're highly intellectual individuals and this one's more creative. She's a nice lady though, but she's not what you're looking for. Yeah, you're definitely faced with a decision because you've got 2 decision cards here. You've got a decision to make with the Lovers energy. You're in a little bit of a dilemma. 2 of Swords, facing a decision. The Lovers, Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, King of Wands. I think these 2 come along as a pair though, and you're going to choose these 2 over this person here. Let's have a look at the next card showing up here. Yeah, there's an Ace of Cups, so there's an invitation. Okay, facing a decision concerning an invitation, concerning 3 people, but you'll probably look to work with these 2 instead of this one. Wow, you got some mad cards going on here. Ace of Swords, new ideas, new plan of action. Some of you guys also rejecting an offer here. You have a plan of action. in terms of work. 8 of Pentacles. New ideas in terms of work. 8 of Coins energy, or a project here. Yeah, there's 3 people here. I think this is 1, 2, and you. I think that's 3 people. I think that's the 3 of Cups. Celebration. 8 of Swords energy showing here. New plan of action. What I'm seeing here is, we see this lady here, you've got a choice. What I'm seeing here, Capricorn, is that you've got a choice. Got 2 aces in the reading, new beginnings. You've got 3 court cards indicating that this is about you and 3 other people probably, and the 3 of Cups here celebrating with 2 people. Now, I did say that I thought that you might decide to work with these 2, and that's why you and the other... How many people are on this 3 of Cups? Yeah, 3 people. This is you and 2 others working together. That could be the King of Swords there. And that could be, say, the brown-haired lady, for example, and this could be you. What I've got here is that you have a decision to make this week between a Queen of Wands, a Queen of Swords, and I think these 2 come along as a package. So you've got a decision to make between one person here, Queen of Wands, and 2 people here, Queen of Swords, King of Swords. All right. I think that you're facing a dilemma concerning this choice. Okay. Probably facing a dilemma because you don't know what's going to give you the most power with the Ace of Swords energy, especially probably something to do with more autonomy concerning your work, more control. Okay, because I just get the impression that you want to choose the people who are going to give you the control and the power that you seek in terms of working within the company or working for these people. I get the impression, and she can be quite forceful, the Queen of Wands can be. So it might be that you reject the offer from the Queen of Wands. You have a decision to make, but you end up rejecting, 2 of Swords, the offer coming from this Queen of Wands. And you make a decision with the Ace of Swords to accept the offer, Page of Cups energy, from this Queen of Swords and the King of Swords to work as a collective with the 8 of Coins and the 3 of Cups on a project. So I get the impression that you're turning down one person this week for a particular job, and you're going to be kind of probably accepting a couple of work offers from somebody else, from a couple of other people here. All right. The decision card of the Ace of Swords to accept an offer, Page of Cups, from these 2 people to work together, 8 of Coins, and as a collective to collaborate on a work project with these people here. I think you're going to reject one person and decide to collaborate with some others. Let's have a quick look at what your love reading is saying for you. Okay, Capricorn, let's have a look then. So for love, the Devil, a very intense attraction is the Devil energy. 10 of Coins. I'm seeing problems. Could be abuse within a marriage. Because the Devil, this is a long-term relationship, and the Devil can be abused. So I'm seeing abuse probably within a marriage or a long-term relationship, or just problems with the Devil energy within a long-term relationship, the 10 of Coins energy. 6 of Wands energy. Perhaps you're overcoming this with the 6 of Wands showing up here. You've got the 3 of Cups though. I don't really like the 6 of Wands and the 3 of Cups. I mean, this could be victory and success within a partnership as well. What's the next card? Oh no, I think they're pretty good energies actually. I think that if there's been problems within a long-term relationship, I'm seeing an overcoming of that with the 6 of Wands. Seeing victory and success within a partnership. There's also a celebration here. Possibly there could be a celebration regarding a pregnancy as well. 3 of Cups and the Empress could be a celebration regarding a pregnancy. So I'm seeing celebration. It might be that if there's been problems in a long-term relationship, maybe you're overcoming that. Maybe there's going to be celebrations in terms of a pregnancy with the Empress and the 3 of Cups energy showing there. Okay, the Knight of Cups energy. So the Knight of Cups can be, and this can be somebody who's quite emotionally manipulative as well. So maybe you've got problems within a long-term relationship. It just feels like somebody's been quite emotionally manipulative. Okay, also I'm getting somebody who is tempted and seduced. The Knight of Cups is the seducer as well by new love. Let's have a look at where he's heading towards. 6 of Cups, 6 of Swords though. 6 of Swords is moving forward, moving on. Some of you guys might be moving on from a Pisces person or a new lover. I think this might be something different. Yeah, definitely looking for new love. 6 of Swords searching for new relationships with the Page of Cups energy showing there. Looks very positive. A search for a new relationship looks quite positive with the Star energy. Two of Swords though. So the Two of Swords, that's interesting, because Two of Swords means blocking something else, or maybe you're faced with a decision showing up here. What I'm getting is kind of two readings in one. Number one, I think some of you guys have had some problems within a long-term relationship. I feel that that might become being overcome. I've got a celebration over a pregnancy, and we do have a Page of Cups sitting in the mix with that Emperor. So I think that you guys could be overcoming, if it resonates with you, a problem concerning your relationship, especially if you find out that you're pregnant. I've also got problems perhaps within a relationship pertaining to somebody who likes to kind of pursue and likes to look for new love. This person with the Six of Wands and the Six of Swords energy, they might be searching around online for new lovers with that Page of Cups as well. Alright, some of you guys may not be able to see anything positive coming off a relationship with such a person. We'll get this reading again. So I do feel for some of you guys, if you've got problems with a long-term relationship, it could be that somebody's often searching around. It looks like they're searching around online, probably looking at dating websites with that Knight of Cups sitting up there. You know, consistently searching for new love, new relationships. Slightly narcissistic energy, I think I'm seeing here. Some of you guys, if that's the case, you do not see with the Two of Swords this thing ending positively with you and this individual. Alternatively, I feel that if you've got problems in a long-term relationship, overcoming those, some of you celebrating a pregnancy, Page of Cups and an Ace of, and that Empress, we didn't even need that card, it's just celebrating a pregnancy here. Dreams are being fulfilled here with the Star energy. And also the Two of Swords can be self-focused. So some of you guys are focusing on your wishes as well this week. Possibly focusing on wishes to move on from a Knight of Cups, whoever this person is, and look for a new relationship as well. Let's have a quick look, guys, at your love advice. What's the advice you have for Capricorn and love this week? What's the advice you have for Capricorn, please? Right. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Interesting. Let's have a look at work and money. What's the advice you have for work and money for Sagittarius? Words of abundance are showing up here. So you have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms. And that is what you attract for yourself and others. Okay. And finally, let's have a look at your 3-card advice through the answer. What 3-card advice you have for Capricorn through this deck, please, this week? Coming in. Right. It's saying that there's a lesson here for you to learn. The lesson will bring power. So a lesson is going to bring great power. Okay, the spiritual power here. I think a lesson that you learned this week, Capricorn, is going to bring you spiritual power. Okay, it's going to help you to, it's going to give you the power to see beyond the physical more than anything else. Alright, that is your reading for the week, my darlings. I'd like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe. If you'd like a private reading, click on the comment section below. The link is there to my website and also in the end screen. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.